Girl, Nightly Blue Boy. The trailers are Chancel Lane and Denashton Misty. Here they come. They're off and pacing. PH Scrambler off the gate quickly looking to grab the lead. Anniversary Night driving out second. Out the rail, that's Joyce's Fault sitting third. Driving up into the 4 spot and finding a seat is Nightly Blue Boy. Chancel Lane gets away in 5. Denashton Misty races 6th in the early going. Then back to Tough Ben, and I'm O'Brien's Girl trails the field. Seating arrangements now complete as they head on to the backstretch. Racing on to the opening quarter. PH Scrambler skips off by 2.5 lengths over Anniversary Night. Joyce's Fault is pacing next in line. 3rd, Nightly Blue Boy looks at it from 4. Chancel Lane. Denashton Misty is tied up in 6. From 7 is Tough Ben. And I'm O'Brien's Girl is your trailer. No change as they head through the turn, and by the 3/8 they go. It's PH Scrambler by 2. Anniversary Night gives chase 2nd. Joyce's Fault looking to the passing lane 3rd. Off the turn, Nightly Blue Boy follows Joyce's Fault's cover as they race up to the halfway point. 30 4/5 the opening quarter. Up past the halfway point they come. It's PH Scrambler now just by a length and a half. Anniversary Night at the rail on the outside. Joyce's Fault is first over. Cover for Nightly Blue Boy on the outside 4th. At the rail, Chancel Lane is locked in 5. Then on the outside, racing 6, Denashton Misty, I'm O'Brien's Girl, and Tough Ben trails the field onto the backstretch for the final time as they approach 3/4, the half in 1:03 and 4/5. PH Scrambler leads 3 parts of a length on the outside. And giving chase from 2, Joyce's Fault. Nightly Blue Boy now surging up on the outside. 3 wide to take over as they race past 3/4. It's Nightly Blue Boy. PH Scrambler 2nd. Joyce's Fault is racing 3rd. Denashton Misty is 3 wide on the outside 4th. As they head on by the 7/8. Your leader up front is Nightly Blue Boy by 1 length. PH Scrambler trying to hold on to 2. Joyce's Fault on the limb is 3rd. As they swing off the turn and straighten out for the stretch drive. 3/4 reached in 1:36. Here they come to the payoff. Nightly Blue Boy leads the way. PH Scrambler is racing 2nd up on the outside. Chancel Lane 3rd out the line. Nightly Blue Boy. PH Scrambler 2nd. The show spot to Chancel Lane. Race number 4, Meltemi, Aspendell, Country Beach, Speedy Irvin, Classic Tycoon, Nectar's Choice, and Cool Cover. They are off and pacing, and as they leave the gate, away quickly Aspendell and Meltemi battle for the top spot of the outside. Country Beat. And down along the rail is Nectar's Choice. On the limb, racing 5 in the early going is Speedy Irvin, Cool Cover. As they move into the backstretch, the trailer, Classic Tycoon. Up front, Meltemi leads by a length and a half. Country Beat on the outside, in along the fence is Aspendell racing 3rd. Pacing from 4 is Nectar's Choice, then Cool Cover has 5. Speedy Irvin parked out in 6th, and Classic Tycoon trails. They move into the turn as they head on out of the 3/8. On top is Country Beat by 1 length. Meltemi giving chase 2nd up on the outside. Here come Nectar's Choice looking for the top spot. Meltemi pulls the pocket and forces Nectar's Choice 3 wide as they battle for the lead off the top turn. Meltemi on the outside. In along the fence is Country Beat. And in behind them 3rd, Nectar's Choice with Aspendell racing 4th. Opening quarter was 31 and 4/5 as they race past the halfway point. Meltemi regains the lead. On the outside, Nectar's Choice is parked out 2nd. Out the rail, Country Beat 3rd. Aspendell into the passing lane 4th. Racing from 5 on the outside is Cool Cover, and Speedy Irvin can see them all as they head on to the backstretch for the final time. The half was reached in 1:04. It's Meltemi leading by half a length. On the outside, as they move on now to the 3/4 and 3 wide, here comes Cool Cover. Up to battle for the top spot, it's Meltemi. On top, Nectar's Choice is 2nd. Cool Cover up 3 wide as they race past 3/4. They're 3 deep battling for the top spot. Way out there 3 wide, it's Cool Cover. In along the fence, Meltemi. Nectar's Choice is in the center. Those 3 across the track as they race on past the 7/8. Country Beat is racing 4th. Off the rail, Classic Tycoon from 5 as they straighten out for the stretch drive. It's still Meltemi clinging to the lead. 1:36 and 3 3/4. Down the lane, they come to the wire. Meltemi on top. Cool Cover on the outside in the center. Nectar's Choice racing to the wire. It's going to be Meltemi winning at second is Cool Cover. Nectar's Choice is third. Race number 5 has admitted Cocan Butler, Memory Best, Mint Junip, You'll See, Nighttime Special, John Gal, and Evening Treasure. They are off and pacing, and as they leave the gate, Cocan Butler away quickly to grab the lead. Mint Junip driving up on the outside, far outside, Nighttime Special. And down along the rail is Admitted as they race into the first turn. They battle for the top spot. Cocan Butler in the center comes out on top. Mint Junip up 3 wide is second. In along the fence, Admitted. Nighttime Special is out there 3 wide in the 4 spot. As they continue into the backstretch, John Gal has gotten away in a 5. They approach the opening quarter. Cocan Butler and Mint Junip matching strides by the opening quarter. Settling in third is Nighttime Special. Racing fourth is Admitted. John Gal looks at it from 5 as they race into the turn, approaching the 3/8 opening quarter in a 31 and a 3/5. Up front, Mint Junip has reached the top, leads by 1 over Cocan Butler as they swing off the turn and to travel through the stretch. Nighttime Special is pacing along in the 3 spot. On the outside and racing in 4 as they come past the halfway point, as you'll see, and along the fence locked in is Admitted. Then we go back to Evening Treasure, John Gal, and trailing his Memory Best. They dip into the lower turn as they continue on to the backstretch for the final time. 31 and 3 was the quarter. As they move on to the 3/4, Mint Junip maintaining a 1-length lead. Cocan Butler their second. Nighttime Special on the limb is third. At the rail, Admitted moves up now to take over 3. You'll See forced to go 3 wide. As they race on past 3/4, the half and 1:04, it's still Mint Junip in control. Racing second, Cocan Butler. Admitted is third. You'll See 3 wide in 4. Evening Treasure ranging up on the outside, wide in 5. As they move on by the 7/8, Mint Junip maintains a lead of 1 length. Cocan Butler gives chase from 2. In along the fence is John Gal gaining ground as they swing off the turn and straighten out for the stretch drive. It's all Mint Junip as they race to the wire. Cocan Butler second. In along the fence and racing third, John Gal up the line. It's going to be Mint Junip. Cocan Butler looks like You'll See getting up for third. Race number 6, Heiser Tani, Stone Ridge El Patron, Crystal Skipper, Lingan Matthew, Festin, Mitzi Blenheim. The trailer is Tynator. Here they come. They are off and pacing off the gate. Heiser Tani out the rail to grab the lead. Crystal Skipper driving up, looking for control, dropping back to Stone Ridge El Patron. He finds room along the rail in a 3. As they move on by the 8th, Tynator looks at it from 4 in the early going. Lingan Matthew has 5. Festin races 6th. The early trailer is Mitzi Blenheim. They start down the backstretch for time 1 as they race on to the quarter. Crystal Skipper out front leads by 2.5 lengths. Heiser Tani is pacing from 2. Racing third past the quarter. Stone Ridge El Patron. And back in the 4 spot is Tynator. Lingan Matthew next in line is 5. Festin has 6th, and trailing is Mitzi Blenheim. They are by the opening station, 31 and 4/5. They're midway through the turn. Crystal Skipper still by 2 lengths over Heiser Tani. Stone Ridge El Patron is moving third. Tynator looks at it from 4. Here comes Mitzi Blenheim up on the outside. They approach the halfway point. Crystal Skipper and Heiser Tani, they're still 1-2 past the half. Stone Ridge El Patron is third. Lingan Matthew starts out the outer tier as they move into the lower turn. Continuing on to the backstretch, Crystal Skipper, Heiser Tani with an eye to the outside second. Stone Rig Salpatron out the wood is third outside, and racing fourth is Lingan Matthew. Mitzi Blenheim within striking distance has 5. Ty Nader sixth, and Festin trails onto the backstretch. They continue on to the three-quarters, the half at 104 and a 4/5. And Crystal Skipper is still showing the way. Heiser Tani ranging up on the outside to challenge as they hit the three-quarters. Crystal Skipper, Heiser Tani, Lingan Matthew has moved up to sit third. Mitzi Blenheim on the limb is racing fourth. They move on past the 7/8. Crystal Skipper still by a neck. Heiser Tani outside. Lingan Matthew is third. Mitzi Blenheim moves up to sit in 4. Off the turn, they straighten out for the stretch drive. 136 and 3 of the three-quarters. And it's still Crystal Skipper with Heiser Tani in the outside second. Lingan Matthew third. In along the fence, Mitzi Blenheim is fourth. They race to the wire. It's going to be Crystal Skipper hanging on to win it. Heiser Tani is second, the show spot to Mitzi Blenheim. Race number 7, Sarah John, Southampton Ellen, Robbins Nero, Highland Mary, Main Ward, Clarified, Simcoe Flame, and Kilkerran Flair. Here they come. They're off and pacing, 5 of them across the track, leaving early as they race into the first turn. Southampton Ellen, the first horse to show. On the outside, Highland Mary in along the fence, settling third, Robbins Nero. Main Ward is 3 wide on the 4 spot. Kilkerran Flair out the rail in 5. Racing 6th is Clarified. 7 is Simcoe Flame. And well back and treading, Sarah John into the backstretch for the first time as they head on past the opening quarter. Up front, Southampton Ellen driving up on the outside is Highland Mary, and along the fence, Robbins Nero is pacing along third. On the limb, Main Ward from 4. Kilkerran Flair has 5. In 6th is Clarified, and Simcoe Flame is 7. Sarah John back and trailing. Single file as they head off the upper turn and travel in front of the grandstand for the first time. 30 and 2/5 the opening quarter for Southampton Ellen. She's your leader by 1 length. Highland Mary is sitting in the pocket. Robbins Nero next in line is racing third. Here comes Clarified up on the outside as they move past the halfway point, continuing into the lower turn. It's still Southampton Ellen. Back to the outside goes Highland Mary from 2. Out the rail, Robbins Nero third. On the limb, 4th Clarified. From a 5 onto the backstretch is Main Ward. Moving to the outside, Kilkerran Flair. Then Simcoe Flame. And well off is Sarah John onto the backstretch for the final time as they approach the three-quarters. Highland Mary takes over the lead. Clarified moving up on the outside now to sit second. In along the fence, Southampton Ellen is third. Kilkerran Flair on the limb 4th. 3 wide is Main Ward from 5. And Robbins Nero 6th. In 7 is Simcoe Flame. They move on now to the 7/8. Highland Mary leads by a length. On the outside to give chase from 2 is Clarified. Main Ward moves up to sit third. Kilkerran Flair in the center 4th. Off the turn, they straighten out for the stretch drive. 134 and 1/5 the three-quarters. Here they come to the payoff on the outside. Clarified, Highland Mary at the rail as they drive through the stretch. Highland Mary, Clarified on the outside. Highland Mary hangs on to win it. Clarified second. The show spot goes to Kilkerran Flair. Race number 8, Stormont, Boy Bait, MD Jamie, Stand Up DB, Royal Play, Misty's Pride. In the back tier, Red Wing Kelly with winning favor. Here they come. They're off and pacing as they leave the gate. Stormont away from the rail, quickly up on the outside. Stand Up DB with MD Jamie in the center into the first turn. They head on by the 8th into the backstretch. Stormont at the rail comes out on top. Up on the outside, wide second is Stand Up DB out the rail, and racing from 3 in the early going is MD Jamie They move on to the backstretch. Red Wing Kelly next in line is racing from 4. Winning Favor has 5 as they head on by the opening quarter. Boy Bait in a 6th. Royal Play 7 and Misty's Pride trails the field. Stand Up DB now moves up to take charge from Stormont, who yields and will race from the pocket with MD Jamie pacing along in the 3 spot. From 4 is Red Wing Kelly. Winning Favor looks at it from 5. Onto the outside goes Boy Bait from 6th. Royal Play is 7 and Misty's Pride is your trailer. Opening panel in 31 and 1/5. They swing off the turn, headed for the halfway point with Stand Up DB in charge. Here comes MD Jamie. Now up on the outside to challenge from 2. At the rail, 3rd is Stormont. Red Wing Kelly moving in the passing lane from 4. At the rail in 5 is Winning Favor. Outside racing 6th is Boy Bait. Then we go back to Royal Play, and Misty's Pride is at the back as they move on to the backside. Final time approaching 3/4. It's Stand Up DB leading by 3/4 of a length. On the outside, MD Jamie gives chase from 2. Stormont is 3rd. Red Wing Kelly well placed on the outside 4th. Nowhere to go. Winning Favor from 5. Boy Bait has 6th. They race on past the 3/4. Stand Up DB. Here comes Red Wing Kelly. Now to challenge on the outside 3 deep. Dropping back is MD Jamie. Stormont in along the fence is locked in. Now to sit 3rd as they move on past the 7/8. Stand Up DB by 3 parts of a length. Red Wing Kelly on the outside now getting closer. Stormont at the rail. Nowhere to go. 3rd. Off the turn, less than an 8th to come. It's still Stand Up DB. Red Wing Kelly outside 2nd. Stormont looks for room 3rd. They drive through the stretch on the outside. Boy Bait 4th. They race to the wire. On top, Stand Up DB. Red Wing Kelly. Stand Up DB holds on to win it. 2nd is Red Wing Kelly, the show spot to Winning Favor. Race number 9, top of the stretch. Tarhano Skipper, Shot McCann, Kill Karen Darcy, OB's Moy Mila, Marion's Ranger, and Good Clean Fun. Here they come. They are off and pacing, and as they leave the gate out the rail, Tarhano Skipper away quickly to grab the lead. OB's Moy Mila driving up on the outside. 3 wide, Marion's Ranger, and 4 wide into the first turn is Good Clean Fun. As they travel on by the 8th into the backstretch, OB's Moy Mila. Marion's Ranger up on the outside is 2nd. Good Clean Fun on the limb 3rd. Tarhano Skipper away 4th. Shot McCann from 5. The early trailer is Kill Karen Darcy. They move down the backstretch approaching the opening quarter. Now Marion's Ranger takes over. Good Clean Fun coming after him as they race into the turn. With racing it along the fence, OB's Moy Mila in the 3 spot. Tarhano Skipper tied up in a 4. Then Shot McCann 5 and Kill Karen Darcy is out the back. Opening quarter in 30 and 4/5 off the turn. They'll travel in front of the grandstand for the first time as they come up to the halfway point. That's Good Clean Fun in charge of the field as they approach the halfway point. Racing 2nd, Marion's Ranger, OB's Moy Mila. In behind them is Tarhano Skipper in 4. Up on the outside now racing first over is Shot McCann. Kill Karen Darcy will follow live cover as they dip into the lower turn, continuing on to the backstretch. Good Clean Fun will chart the path onto the 3/4. Marion's Ranger right there 2nd. Shot McCann on the outside is 3rd. OB's Moy Mila 4th. Kill Karen Darcy 5. And trailing the field is Tarhano Skipper. They reach the half at 1:04 as they approach the 3/4. Good Clean Fun maintaining a 1-length lead. At the rail is Marion's Ranger. Shot McCann on the outside in along the fence in a 4. As they race on past the 3/4, OB's Moy Mila. Kill Karen Darcy is forced to go 3 wide, and Tarhano Skipper trails onto the 7/8 they go. It's still Good Clean Fun. He now steps off by 3. Marion's Ranger is 2nd. OB's Moy Mila races 3rd. Shot McCann dropping back 4th. Kill Karen Darcy. Tarhano Skipper off the turn. 1:37 and 2 the 3/4. It's all Good Clean Fun as they straighten out for the stretch drive. Marion's Ranger, OB's Moy Mila 3rd. Driving to the wire, it's going to be Good Clean Fun in hand to win it. Marion's Ranger 2nd. OB's Moy Mila's 3rd. Race 10, top of the stretch, Shining Nugget, Alert Waveview, JB Kitten, Springtime Kurt, Aaron's Amadeus, Grade Sampson, the trailers, Ardennes King, and Norgale Henna. Here they come. They are off and pacing as they leave the gate. JB Kitten away quickly to grab the lead. On at the rail is Shining Nugget. Dropping back, Alert Waveview up on the outside. Springtime Kurt as they race into the first turn. On top, number 3, JB Kitten leads by a length. Springtime Kurt up on the outside. And in behind him in third is Shining Nugget. Into the backstretch, Alert Waveview has gotten away in the 4 spot. In along the fence and racing 5 in the early going is Ardennes King. Parked outside 6th, Aaron's Amadeus. From 7 is Norgale Henna. And the trailer is Grade Sampson. They move into the turn as they continue on past the 3/8 mile mark. JB Kitten, your leader by a length. Springtime Kurt is racing from 2. Here comes Alert Waveview now moving on the outside from 3. Out the rail, Shining Nugget is pacing 4th. Off the turn, they travel in front of the grandstand first time, opening quarter in 31. And a 2/5, JB Kitten and Alert Waveview. They battle for the top spot. Springtime Kurt is racing 3rd from 4. Is Shining Nugget up on the outside. Here comes Norgale Henna from the 5 spot. In 6th is Ardennes King. Then Grade Sampson and Aaron's Amadeus. They dip into the paddock turn as they continue on to the backstretch for the final time. The half at 1:04. JB Kitten by 3 parts of a length. Alert Waveview on the outside. In along the fence is Springtime Kurt. Norgale Henna on the limb is 4th. In along the fence and in the 5 spot is Shining Nugget. As they move on now past the 3/4 on the outside, Alert Waveview prevails. And along the fence, JB Kitten, Norgale Henna moving up in the passing lane 3rd. Nowhere to go 4th for Springtime Kurt as they move on to the 7/8. Alert Waveview gets out by 2.5 lengths. Norgale Henna is 2nd. Springtime Kurt now shakes loose as they swing off the turn and straighten out for the stretch drive. It's Alert Waveview by 3. Norgale Henna 2nd. Springtime Kurt is racing 3rd, 1:36 and 4. They straighten out for the stretch drive. Alert Waveview, Springtime Kurt closing up quickly on the outside. It's Alert Waveview. Springtime Kurt gets up to win it. Alert Waveview is 2nd. It looks like Norgale Henna hanging on for 3rd.